Like to gather to listen. I'm going to sing Burke's Backyard. No.
The Brizzy boy comes out.
Brizzy boy comes and talks about the rocking chair in the backyard. I wanted to thank you all, first of all, for coming out today to meet me, to meet Joe and our mustard mobile. And like I always like to say, a mustard man without a mustard mobile is not a mustard man. I hope you've enjoyed the hot dogs, and I hope you've enjoyed the truffle mustard that you tasted on the hot dog today. Do also have a go at the honey mustard. You can go back for seconds, just freaking Mark and the team out there. But do go and ask for some more mustard so you can really get the experience and taste it. What I'd like for you to go away today with, I think the main thing is that the recipe you're actually eating, the mustard, is over 150-year-old recipe. We did truffle mustard before they even sold hot dogs. So the first recorded mustard on a hot dog was in America at a food fair at 1904. By then, mine was already 150 years old. So what can the hot dog tell for the mustard, really? Very interesting to know about the brand is that most of our recipes are trial and tested for over 100 years. So that's what I want you to take away and think about when you're actually eating this mustard. Some of them were favorited by royals. So we have Marie Antoinette, we have the Duquesse de Popindoux, we have Catherine the Great, who we managed to actually make one of our biggest supporters. And also the fact that our mustard is very special, and chefs will use it today, and that's all that they would really want to use. And I know that from first hand because I used to run a cookery school in London where they all had to pass from our cookery school. And on all those shopping lists, they would always demand to have only Maille. And the reason being is we cut our mustard seed, we don't grind it. And from that, you get a beautiful flavor with the least penetration that you can have in mustard seed. Is that Greek music playing? Just for me. So what's important about that is that it doesn't change the flavor. It actually intensifies by tenfold, and it doesn't leave you with any lingering different flavors in the dish that you're cooking. And that's why chefs love to use it today. In the old days, they used it because of the way it's made, but they used it to not have their makeup run off in front of the king in the 1700s, because mustard, Maille mustard, does not make you sweat, and it doesn't go through your nose. It actually hits the back of your palate, and it's very subtle, gives you the heat and the momentum that you'd expect from a mustard, but once you've eaten, it's disappeared. It doesn't linger.
All from the cutting.
And that's all from cutting the seed rather than grinding
I
it.
knew what it did here, but I didn't know why.
See? So you do feel that momentum there. It opens up, it cleans your palate. Wine sommeliers use mustard to wash their palates out, and they can only use a Dijon mustard because of the process that it's made. Now that it's a Dijon process, just to let you know, a Dijon mustard is defined by the process it's made and by the recipe. It's not because of where it's made. So unfortunately, the city of Dijon cannot acquire an AOC or DOC on it. So that's why you'll go around the world and you'll find in many supermarkets, to our dismay, or to my dismay at least, Dijon mustard that's called Dijon mustard, but it's not really Dijon mustard. So be aware, when a recipe tells you use Dijon mustard and you go to the supermarket and you buy the cheapest Dijon mustard or just any Dijon mustard without reading really where it's from and if it's a Dijon mustard, it's a classic case of, but I did exactly what he told me to do and the taste wasn't the same. It's because you haven't really checked of what ingredients you're using. And I do challenge everyone, not just with Dijon mustard, but with many other products as well around the world that we use. So if there was anything else to take back today, it'll be the flavor that Maille can give you on your palate. It's the favorite companion for me. I challenge myself to use it wherever I can, sensibly. I don't create recipes just for the sake of giving a wow factor of, oh, I did I don't know, salmon with macaron, and it was amazing with the mustard. There's always something behind it that makes it work. And that's the main thing what we said before, that mustard intensifies by tenfold. A teaspoon in any dish, I can guarantee you, will bring out much more flavor. And you need to use less spices, which are actually great for flavor but not so healthy to the body if you use too much spices, especially the ground ones. Do come and see me after if you want to have a one-to-one. I've managed to kind of get around most people and have a quick chat. Come and discuss with me. I'd love to hear your views as well, and I'd like to know what sort of foodies you are, because I can see in your eyes you're all foodies. But I want to know what type of foodies you are. So yeah, do come and grab me after, or if you want to have a chat later with me, you can always speak with Mattia, who's down the back there, who's also been the one in contact with you. And also don't forget to take your pot of mustard with you to try it at home and create your own very beautiful recipes. Thanks a lot again for coming.